Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today is another unboxing video where I don't actually unbox anything because I've already took the things out of the box that I got them in. It gets very confusing. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'll try to explain as I go along, but you should be here because of Marvel Legends. Now, the dust has settled from New York Toy Fair, so let's get back into the routine of me getting my grubby mitts on some new Marvel Legends to review and rave about on the channel. So today is no exception, of course. That is why the camera is on. And in front of me, I have the brand new Captain Marvel binary form version. Now, I managed to get this a little bit early thanks to Indemand Toys. So yeah, this isn't associated with any particular wave, but obviously we are a week away from the Captain Marvel film. Again, very excited to see that film. When has the MCU let me down? Not yet. So yeah, looking forward to this one. And it is basically a reissue of the Captain Marvel we got recently in her full wave, but this time she has got the sort of fiery flame on effects type vibe, sort of similar to how we see her in her trailer. I'm sure it will make a lot more sense when we see the film next week. But yeah, it's binary form. It actually says that on the box, not associated with any particular wave, but she's looking very nice. So full review on the channel for this figure this coming weekend. So obviously subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will compare her to all the other Captain Marvels that we have been given this year already. But yeah, very happy to have this one. If you're in the US, I believe this is going to be a Walmart exclusive, but it's not hit the shelves just yet, but anytime now it should start hitting the racks. So go and start hunting for that one. Now, these next two I'm very excited about, as I had them on pre-order for a long time, but again, thanks to Indemand Toys, again, managed to get my hands on one of my holy grails since I've started collecting Marvel Legends. It is Professor X and his hover chair. Now, there was a time a year ago where everyone was getting 3D printed hover chairs, but I held out hope because I knew Hasbro would get there eventually, and they did. At San Diego Comic-Con last year, they announced that the hover chair was coming with Professor X in the Rider's Wave, and now it is in my hands. So yeah, my X-Men collection wasn't complete without this guy. Now I'm going to build some sort of Danger Room diorama display. I have to. Love the animated series as a kid, of course, the comics, all of that good stuff. But yeah, very happy to add Professor X to my collection with his hover chair. So yeah, of course, I'm going to be reviewing this guy just so I can rant and rave about it on the channel. Definitely not the first person to get my hands on this. There are plenty of other reviews out there, but still, it's not going to stop me from talking about it. So yeah, Professor X. Now, the other one, as you can guess, is the second rider to come out this year, and it is Deadpool on his little Vespa, with, of course, Squirrel Pool and Dog Pool, so you can build your Deadpool corpse. I think we only need Deadpool Kid now to complete that squad because we already have Deadpool, Lady Deadpool. We've got plenty of other Deadpools. A lot of Deadpools in that sentence. But yeah, I've had a Vespa and Deadpool on my shelf, on my collection for a while now. I managed to get like a die-cast 1/12 scale Vespa because I didn't think Hasbro would actually do it, but they did. So here he is. So yeah, not massively excited about this one, as I do have plenty of Deadpools, but it should be a fun figure nevertheless. Of course, I never mentioned, but in the Kingpin builder figure, you get the Shadow King head in this box there, and in this box you get a head to, whoops, I've just dropped it. In this head you get a box to build Bob, Agent Bob, one of the Hydra agents, a friend of Deadpool. So yeah, a few accessories, but mainly Dogpool and Squirrel Pool and the Vespa. So yeah, this should be fun, interesting, but I'm not gonna lie to you, Professor X is the one I'm excited about. So that should keep me busy on my channel just for a little bit, but it is March. We are officially in March, and at New York Toy Fair, they announced that on the 31st of March is when we should start seeing Avengers Endgame product on the shelf. So if it's meant to be on the shelf by the 31st of March, then we know we're going to start seeing leaked photos and stuff anytime now. Now, I'm assuming that the toys won't be spoilers as such, as last year that wasn't the case at all with Infinity War, so I doubt it will be the case this year. We're only going to see the figures from early artwork or preconception ideas from the film. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those figures. So if anyone's got any leaks out there, rectangular, I'm going to be looking at you, my friend, find out what MCU figures are in these up and coming Endgame waves. Very exciting times ahead. If I find out anything, of course, Rectangular will let you know, and I'll regurgitate it on this channel. But yeah, for the time being, the two Riders and the binary form Captain Marvel reviews coming soon. So as always, people, my name is Dan W. If you're a fan of Marvel Legends, hit subscribe wherever the button is on the screen these days. And as always, follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And yeah, I shall see you on the next one.